Yo, YouTube, it's your boy Jew. Welcome back to another video. Today we got, how good is Victor Wembanyama actually?
How
You know
good
who I
is
think of
Victor
Victor.
Wembanyama?
Victor to me is a top 10 player in the NBA right now. And he's climbing
The
the
youngest
rankings.
player to win the LNB
He's
Pro
like
A
top 15
MVP,
for me all time.
the
for
single
sure.
greatest prospect to enter the NBA in over 23 years. With a height of 7 feet 4 and a wingspan of over 8 feet, Victor Wembanyama is an alien. This lad is
Slenderman.
far from special, but does he
Slenderman in
have
real
what
life.
LeBron James had? How good is he? Can he become what's truly expected of him? Will he be winning the 2024 NBA Rookie of the Year?
Yes.
Stay tuned because today's
What
video
is the
has
chat
got you
home?
covered.
What is the chat?
Victor Wembanyama was born in January
He's not even a real
2004
rookie.
in the small town of Le Chesnay, France, roughly 10 miles from Paris. As expected, at that time, no one had a clue that a basketball prodigy was born. But honestly, Wembanyama came into the world practically born to hoop, or at the very least, to achieve athletic greatness in whatever sport he chose. His father Felix was a 6'5" track and field standout, while his mother Elodie stood at 6'3" and was a professional basketball player before she transitioned into coaching. And oh goodness, adding a layer to this athletic lineage was Wembanyama's grandfather, who had also been a basketball player. So all in all, it was a family with rich genetics, born to excel in athleticism. Growing up, Wemby was given a free hand in choosing whatever he wanted. He played judo and football and eventually opted for basketball. Just imagine Wembanyama playing football as a goalkeeper. Oh God.
Yo, you're not scoring on
Lucky
him.
for us, Wembanyama chose basketball, but
That
there
would
was
be
a reason,
scary.
and he said in an interview, I had the choice and I still have the choice to play or not to play basketball, but basketball has always been around. As he grew up, Victor's prowess on the basketball court was
I thank you,
unparalleled.
Victor, I thank you for choosing basketball. I thank you.
He
The
outshone
league would be in
peers
trouble
double
if
his
you were
age.
not in the league right now.
Remarkably, at just 9 years old, he took on a coaching role for kids of his age. Oh boy, this lad is a basketball god.
This man was
You
coach-
might find this absurd, but sooner or
This man was
later, you're
coaching
gonna
at
agree with
9
me. After excelling
9-year-olds.
everywhere, winning an MVP at LNB Pro A, Wembanyama was already an overachiever. But the NBA only realized his worth and prowess in the 2022 G League in Vegas, where the young Frenchman blew everyone's mind.
I'm not surprised about his talent.
Wembanyama turnaround
Fade.
from the elbow.
KD.
That's the thing about
looks like KD
Wembanyama.
right there.
You cannot play him.
Oh my goodness, a 36-point double-double.
The crowds that they draw, just being, out of market.
Give me that, boy.
We're really excited to.
Okay, and I was terrified. And those are the happiest kids.
Bow, hello.
Jeez, and it was followed by a 37-point game. What is this boy? The NBA scouts knew the boy they had seen wasn't an everyday rookie. He was a 1 in a million find. He was someone who could make it to the #1 spot in the 2023 drafts. And he did. Victor Wembanyama became the #1 pick in the 2023 drafts by the Spurs.
Tell me what this emotion, tell me about these tears.
It's just accomplishing something that I've been dreaming of, my whole life. Hearing that sentence from Adam Silver, I've dreamed of it so much that, I gotta cry, man.
This was well deserved. Getting drafted as the #1 pick, what could be better? Well, there is one thing better. You subscribing to our channel. Oh goodness. So dunk on that sub button and help us grow. Wembanyama was called the 7'4" Kevin Durant. He was compared to the LeBron James from 2004. He was compared to Tim Duncan and Dirk Nowitzki. But how good is this boy actually? And do these
He's a
comparisons
GOAT in
add
the
up?
making. That's what he
Keep
is.
watching. Honestly speaking, I'll say this right away. Victor has lived up to the hype. Cause look how we put Alperen Şengün on the poster. Holy God.
Victor rolling to the bucket.
Just filthy. Just boom,
He's
boom,
a
stare down.
rookie. Goodness me. Because to be
Punched
honest,
him.
whenever the conversation
literally
turns
a
to the San
punch.
Antonio Spurs, there's consistently
Victor
one
Wembanyama
shining
has like
light.
10,
Wembanyama.
like,
The
3
kid
or
has
5
been
dunks that's worthy of
spectacular.
dunk of the year.
He has proved
Like-
himself as one of the most versatile players the NBA has ever seen. And the fun part is, he's
Give me
still
that, boy.
learning. Dang. From his height to his gameplay, everything seems surreal. He is the tallest active player in the league, right next to Marjanovic,
That's
and
what I'm
he's
saying.
put this advantage to good use.
People
look
think-
what he did to Derek White.
People think that Victor Wembanyama they're like, oh, bro, this is just the best we've ever seen. Like, you're in awe of him right now. But imagine next year and the year after that. Like, imagine 5 years from now when he's actually developed and knows how to play NBA basketball. And he gets like, bro, I'm just imagining him being a 30 points per game scorer, 12 rebounds plus, and about 3-4 blocks a game. Like, he could win MVP like 4 or 5 years in a row if he really wants to.
Porzingis over to Derek White. Tatum, another three. One off the back iron. And off Horford into Victor. He's ahead of the pack.
Just put it over his head. Just put it over his head,
Are you
bro.
serious? He was toying with him. Height is only half of it. Wembanyama is tall enough to block shots without jumping. But goodness, can he jump? And he can palm a basketball with just 2 fingers. He can do splits. The length of his limbs allows him to guard the rim and still move toward the 3-point line to contest outside shots. And then his exceptional footwork in the paint makes his defense even better. This is what he did to Giannis.
They're going to have to send help. There's no way that Jones is going to be able to guard him. The screen, the drive.
Who have we seen block Giannis like that?
No way Wemby blocked the
Who
Greek
have we
freak.
seen block
But
the
this
Greek
was just
freak
defense.
like that?
When it comes to offense,
Nobody.
the Frenchman has some serious
Nobody.
talent to put on display
Giannis
too.
thought he bodied
He
him.
is making
He had to come back and
75%
show
of his
him,
shots
nah,
in the
bro.
restricted
Nah,
area,
gang.
a number
It
that
ain't like
even
that.
beats players like Joel Embiid, Zion Williamson, and Anthony Davis. His ability to score around the
And
basket.
the only person that truly busted Wemby's ass is, if you want to say, Joel Embiid. But he only put up 16 out of that 70 points on Wemby. The rest were on Zach Collins. So technically, if you really want to go that way, he really didn't bust his ass. But I guess you could say it's a team game. So if he puts up 70 on one person, it's on everybody.
Is the weapon the
And
Spurs offense is
I was
built
expecting
around. At the start
Embiid
of
to
his
go
rookie
off, but not
season,
for
the
70, so that was
20-year-old
kinda
played as a
surprising.
power forward, and
But
it was a
Wemby's
little
literally
tough
in his
because
first
the
year.
team was
Hasn't even
adjusting around
gained
him.
no weight
But
yet.
the good thing about
Like-
great players is that they learn fast, and so did Wembanyama. As he was placed near the rim, the tides turned. I mean, look at this.
This man's
Jeez.
taking off from
and
outside.
Folks, this is
like,
not all.
The box.
The French national has been the best amongst the rookies on paper, too, leading all rookies in several statistical categories, including scoring 20.3 points per game, blocks 3.1, rebounds 10.1, and steals 1.1.
And you're
And to
telling
get a
me-
little more specific,
And you're telling me Victor's not rookie of the year, and he's leading the rookies in 7 categories? Like, what?
2024 has been even better. From the start of this year, he's
Y'all just
averaged
blazing
1
Chet,
point
bro,
for
for
every
real.
minute he's played. Yeah, he has scored 232 points in 242 minutes, all while shooting 62%. Oh, goodness. And don't even speak of defense, because my boy has blocked 5.2 shots per 36 minutes. Damn, the Spurs
Filthy.
forward has been leading the boards in comparison
saying,
to
they
all
lucky,
other
bro.
rookies this year.
They
He
lucky
might be
he's
the
on a
number
bad
1 choice
team.
for rookie of the year, but the
He would've been
competition is tough.
DPOY.
He's up against Chet Holmgren, and Holmgren hasn't been coming too slow either. The number 2 pick has changed the dynamics for the Thunders. He's been shooting 45% on spot-up chances, knocking down catch-and-shoot looks at a 42% clip, and converting at the rim at a 70% clip. But if we look at our ultimate Rookie of the Year winner, we must not overlook some facts. While Chet Holmgren has been busy receiving praise for his play, and deservedly so, Wembanyama has made it his mission to be so overwhelmingly dominant that looking his way at voting time will become unavoidable. While both
And
the
you
rookies
see
spent
that, bro. You see that in the games that you watch when they play against the Spurs. People don't even, they get to that paint, they see Wemby, they go back out or they pass right away. Because they know, why am I going to go up on this on him? Unless you're like Kyrie. Kyrie's a finisher, so we knew he was going to get him at least once. So was Ja. Ja got him once. Giannis, those type of players are not scared. And Embiid, they're not scared to take it to him. But everybody else, you see them.
the first
Whoa,
30% of the
chill,
season
chill. I
putting
ain't
up
finna go
similar
on
numbers.
Victor.
Lately,
Nah.
Wembanyama's per minute production has skyrocketed, thus separating itself from Holmgren. We cannot undermine the fact that Holmgren's production is tremendously impressive in its own right. Those are world-conquering numbers for any rookie, and in almost every other year, he would have blown the competition out of the water. This year, Wembanyama isn't letting him breathe, leading in all the 5 major categories.
Like, bro,
in fact,
leading
Wemby's
in all
numbers are
5
even
major.
better than King James in 2004. So, at the end of the season, the results might be as expected. But despite all this success,
Man's is playing better than LeBron's rookie season, and we're having debates. And if you really want to think about it, Chet Holmgren's having the same argument as Melo. Melo, team was better, team record was better. They made the playoffs. Chet, everybody else, you guys are forgetting that rookie of the year is not based off team records. It's based off the rookie. What are you doing individually? Who's playing the best individually? And it's Victor. Simple.
As a whole, the Spurs haven't benefited much. They have struggled a lot, making historic losing streaks and fixing their spot at the bottom of the points table. San Antonio as a team has tanked in a way no one could have imagined. They've played 53 games, out of which they've just won 10. Holy God! In fact, they've just managed to win 2 out of their last 16 games. Damn! I guess they're keeping it simple. 1 win for every 5 losses. As of now, the Spurs are ranked 15th in the Western Conference. It isn't about one player, it's about the entire team. Wembanyama has tried his best to lift the team up, but with little to no support from the back end, it has been an uphill task, and more often than not, he's seemed helpless.
See, there's no
but
help
to sum up Wemby's
except
rookie
Vassell
campaign, we must accept that he's
Sochan.
on a path
That's
to
it.
greatness. As he continues to develop his game, only time will tell
Chet,
if he can reach the same level
Chet
of
knew not to
impact
jump
and
on that play.
legacy
He
that
would've got put
Michael
on a
Jordan,
poster.
LeBron, and Durant have achieved. However, for now, it is undeniable that when
Is he
only
getting
time
compared
will
to
tell if
Michael
he
Jordan,
can
the
reach
GOAT?
the same level of impact and legacy that Michael Jordan, LeBron, and Durant have achieved. However, for now, it is undeniable that Wembanyama's qualities and potential make him an exciting player to watch, and his emergence signals a new era in the world of basketball. This is what former NBA champion Richard Jefferson had to say. Damn. LeBron James would be number 2 if he was the exact same age coming in the exact same draft. LeBron James would be number 2.
You're not picking nobody over a 7'4"
That's how crazy
Kevin Durant
this kid is as a
and a
prospect.
Shaq.
But what do you
combined
guys think about
on
him?
defensive
Don't
end.
forget to leave your opinion in the comments
can't.
down below. Peace.
You can't do that. It just makes no sense to do that. But this is going to be the end of the video. Let me know in the comments who you think is better. Victor or Chet? Who's rookie of the year? You already know I'm taking Victor every day. Taking Victor every day. He's the man, the myth, the legend. He's just everything. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it about the hate on Victor Wembanyama. I don't get it. I already know what you guys gonna say, man. Look at the team record, bro. It's an individual stat, bro. It's an individual player award. You're not getting rookie of the year just because your team's better. Like, no hate to Chet. It's not his fault, but he has an MVP candidate on his team. Imagine if Victor was on the Thunder. If Victor was on the Thunder, they would have lost 5 less games than they have now, or maybe 10. Maybe 10. They would have single-digit losses right now. Like, are you kidding me? Victor on the Thunder, that's a guaranteed finals first year. Simple first year finals, winning, or at least getting there. But Victor, like you said, averaging more, leads in the 5 major categories in rookies. I don't get what else he needs to do to win Rookie of the Year. Like, when he gets next year MVP, that's when team record matters. And I guess DPOY too. If Victor's team was slightly better at defense, he would have won. He'd be winning. He'll be in the lead right now. He's averaging the most blocks, most steals and blocks. Like, come on now. He's a GOAT in the making. By the end of his career, he will be top 3. No, he will be top 2. Top 2 for sure. I'm predicting to be him and Mike. Him and Mike, top 2 players of all time by the time his career is over. Simple. Like, I just never seen a player like Victor ever. Spurs Mafia, stand up. We need to get Trae Young. That's it. We need Trae Young. We need a point guard. Yeah, and let me know in the comments how y'all feel about Spurs. Do they draft a point guard or do they trade for Trae Young? I'm in a boat of trading for Trae Young, or at least trying to. But But if that doesn't work out, then obviously draft a point guard. Yeah, that's okay how I feel. But this is gonna be the end of the video. Hit that like, comment, and subscribe button, and the post notifications if you're new for more content coming out like this in the future. And let me know what you want me to react to next.